We are, I mean, oh, it's the end of July already, so it's good time for choosing a gift for a kid. If your kid is gonna be an elementary school student next month, or maybe in September, not sure. Anyway, just let me know in the comments. How's it going over there? If everything is fine or not, let me know in the comments section. And then if you have any questions about the watches, just let me know. I'm gonna answer all of them. Well, hopefully I can. And today I'm gonna introduce you all of them again, as I always do, without the green one of our Z1, because you cannot see the color, but all of the others are gonna be here. We're gonna discuss them, and then, yeah, see. Hello. Welcome here. Welcome everyone. So today we're having Z1 and Z7. Z1 comes in two colors, green and pink. And then we also have Z7, which comes in blue and pink color. Please have a look. The pink colors are different pink. Different shades of that. So if you guys like this kind of more, or your kid is too little and loves loves these kind of colors, just go for it. So your kid can get acquainted with the watches, because they suit more to those who are little, like 5-6 years old. Z7 are more suitable for those who are older. Let's say elementary school, well, it's gonna work fine. So till 18 years old, 18? No, 12. Maybe 18 actually, without any problem. The prices are different. Z1 is 129 euros. And then Z7 is 219 euros. Doesn't matter which color you want, all the same prices. As for the differences, so yeah, probably let us start with that, or shall I start just with an introduction of Z1 first? Z1 imoo watches for kids is the first generation of our watches. It is little, it is nice, it's nice to skin as well, the strap especially because it's silicone. Well, I would say it also looks really cute, doesn't it? It comes again in two colors. The second color, unfortunately, you cannot see. It is green, I would say light green. Well, anyway, it looks really beautiful. You can go to our website and see it. As for the features that the watches have, first of all, you can see the time. You can see it here right now. You can see the day of the week. You can see date as well. Your kid, by the way, the watches work in a few languages, so you can choose the one that is your native language, or maybe the one that your kid is learning, and you need to make your kid practice it even in that kind of way. So we have German, we have English, we have Mandarin, and we have Spanish, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So yeah, we have 4 languages, and app also works in 4 languages. So if you want to practice it as well, it works. Then Z1 has one camera, the front one, 2 megapixel, which is okay for video calls with family or friends. Also taking pictures and recording some videos, no problem. Then what else do hello, welcome. What else do we use the watches for? Surely, first of all, to see the time, then to see the date, day of the week. As I mentioned, the watches have video calls, and also it is possible to take pictures and videos as well. Then we have voice calls for sure, as long as we have video ones. What else do the parents love our imoo watches for? It's that you can always see the location of your kid online, as long as there is a SIM card inside. It shouldn't necessarily be the one that the kid has, I mean the own one. It should be an additional SIM card to your own one, so it's like you don't need to pay more for data plan. You can just use one together. Well, I hope it is possible in your countries. I hope, because most of the parents I know, they just give an additional SIM card to their kids, so they don't need to buy a new one. and share data. Then what else? There is also a chip here, so it is possible for parents to see some health information about the kid, like heart rate, and then what else we have? We have blood oxygen, and then we also have body temperature as well. Yeah, hello. As for yeah, similarities. It is the same with Z1 and Z7. So Z7 has this chip as well. It is here, both of them. Down there is a place for a SIM card as well. Then you can also see the time, you can see dates, you can see day of the week, everything. Then video calls and voice calls are possible, but with the only difference which makes it completely different watches actually. Z1 has no back camera. It has only one camera, the front one, and then Z7 has a back camera. So in fact, Z7 has two cameras, and the quality surely is better of the second one with the back one. The front camera is also 2 megapixel as well as on Z1. And then the back camera's quality is 5 megapixel, which is really, really good for the smartwatches, I believe. Then, yes, only Z7 has a back camera. Z1 has nothing. And you can have a look at Z7 is a little bit bigger than Z1, just because of the back camera. And then how do you get the, well, how do you get there? How do you see it? And how to define the back camera is just you need to flip up the screen. Here is a button. You just press it and then flip up the screen. This is our own technology, imoo company. So we were the first one who did that. So it should be worth. So the quality is really good. That it will be broken or something. It's been through a lot of crash tests. So the quality tests are all over good. So even if your kid loves to play like this, still it's gonna work without any troubles. Well, yeah, I can do it like this or like this. Anyway, it still works. As for the camera, here it is. The camera is protected by this part of the watches, so it is literally not on the wrist while the kid is wearing the watches. And then let me show you. Sorry. So literally, when the kid is wearing Z1 and has a video call, the kid always needs to put the arm like this, which is not really convenient, let's be honest. And with Z7, a kid has options. Either it's gonna work like this, or it's gonna work like this. So when the kid flips up the screen, it is possible to use it this way to have a video call and, well, you know, with anyone. Also, for parents, why Z7 is better is that because of the back camera, while having a video call, the parent can see what's going on around the kid, which literally called to see the surroundings. So while having a video call, a parent, let me show you by the way, a parent is able to see both of the I'm not sure if it is these kids. These are not these kids. So, one moment, let me open our app. Yeah, oh, here it is. imoo has its own app for those who do not use the watches. I mean, parents probably. Also, with the watches, the parents are able to control all of the stuff related to the watches, like, you know, contact list or some restrictions about the time. And no, it doesn't matter which one you choose. Oh, it's the same actually. As for location data, well, I would say that Z7 is a bit more precise. So you can see the building where the kid is, and you can see if your kid is inside or outside of the building. With the Z1, you can only see the exact address where the kid is. Thank you. No, there are also no. Leo, Alex, Key. Oh, yeah, they are. Thank you. We've got so many kids here. Literally, this app has six kids. Yeah. So if your family has a lot of kids as well, you can use one app for all of them just to control all the stuff related. Yeah, as I started to tell you about the apps, and also some restrictions about the time when the watches are available, and not the watches but the apps that the watches have. And also because some kids and some schools actually do not allow the kids to use the watches or use any electronic devices, so that's why there is a restriction, so the parent can set let's say, I don't know, starting from 7 a.m. till noon, so the kid wouldn't be able to use them. But it's a little bit strange, to be honest. But anyway, yeah. Only 2 colors, yeah. But unfortunately, you can't see it. It's green. It is, well, it's olive green, I would say, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, yeah. And then the second one is the pink one. If your kid is, let's say, 5 to 7 years old, or maybe 5 to 6, you can go for a Z1. Actually, if your kid is a high school student, Z1 also works well, but then, yeah, everyone understands, I guess. As for Z7, it's also the same, thanks to the back camera, and there are more apps available, like AI scanner and all that related stuff. Oh yes, we had white in Germany, and now we have in Europe, like any other countries. Where is the white one? One moment. I'm not sure if we have it yet here, but anyway. But you can see it on our website, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. As for the location, so it all works with... thank you. So here it is, the white one. Well, the stock is in Germany, but now we can send it everywhere. Thanks. The watches also work in German as well, yes. An app as well also works in German. The same flip-up screen, then 2 cameras. Well, the only difference is the color. Put it here. Yeah, GPS is... let me show. This one. Yeah, this one is the kit, right? So we can have information about the location of the kit. I will show you how it looks like. Oh, there is a date. You can see. Then we have... You have new version of the app. So that's why... Here's the location. You can see that all of the kits are at the same place right now. Literally here, all of them. One is swimming here. By the way, yeah, the other difference between Z1 and Z7 is that Z7 is waterproof, so it is possible to use it when your kid is having some, swimming exercises, or probably your kid is doing sports on a professional level. So yeah, it's gonna work as well. And and another difference is that Z1 only counts steps, but Z7 has an app which is called Fitness, and then it has a few options for exercising. So it's swimming, skipping, running, and then we have sit-ups. This, you can have a look how it looks like. Then the kid can choose, for example, if we choose swimming, there is an option for choosing the length of the pool, time of when the training starts, duration of the training, calories, even the energy, because the watches have energy rings that we have on our cell phones as well. And then the kids love to compete and play with them. The kids can also choose the picture for themselves. So here is the girl, a really nice one, right? It's all possible to customize. So if your kid is not really active, it is possible to try to motivate him or her with the watches. I saw so many kids here doing that, who are trying to... Even I do the same, actually, when I see in the evening that my activity ring is not closed yet. Yes, the pressure is different because they are different. Z1 is the first generation of our watches, so it is affordable, it is well known, well, for how long? Starting from 2018, I guess, we had the first watches, right? But no, 2012. Anyway, for a long time already. And then we had our Z7, and now we have X10 as well, the latest one, but they are not available in Europe yet. Maybe one day will be. If you're interested, just let me know in the comment section. We'll try to talk to our logistics team. As for the yeah, as I mentioned, the swimming is possible to be counted to the fitness app. Then also, if your kid is staying somewhere, I don't know, maybe a summer camp or somewhere, and playing in the waves and all of that stuff, it is also possible to take pictures and then videos, and then have video call as well. Later on, we'll show you how the video works while the watches are somewhere like in this kind of place. Around the frozen. Yeah, we used to have the frozen watches. Not sure if we're gonna have it today or not. Do we have a frozen one?
Yeah.
Yeah, later on we will see it. As for, oh my god, it's in German, right? As for the health app, as I mentioned, we have body temperature, we have heart rate, and we also have blood oxygen. This is all filled automatically. The kid can see information as well. The parent can see it on the app, but the kid cannot change it. Well, it's not possible to change the heart rate. Well, the kid can change, but not on using the watches. As for the mood, because on the app we have, here we go for health. Then we have here body temperature, heart rate, blood oxygen, and mood. Mood, sometimes it's filled automatically, sometimes, yeah, you can have a look how it looks like. Sometimes the kid can feel it himself or herself. The mood board is, well, it works good for those who are, let's say, teenagers probably, and are not willing to share their emotions and thoughts with parents or with friends or with anyone. So while the kid is having no extent in Europe yet, but we will have it one day. I'm pretty sure that we will, right? Hopefully very soon. We have it in Asia, like Singapore or Hong Kong, but later on we'll have it in Europe. They're really cool. They are. Thank you. Good. So yeah, what's the difference between Z1 and Z7 is that, as I mentioned, Z1 only counts steps. Then there is no swimming activity, there is no jogging, there is no, I don't know. By the way, X10 also has hiking as well. There is almost nothing. Well, if we compare them, because they are, for those kids who do not really use the watches for, well, they do use the watches for communication, like, let's say with parents or grandparents living far away, but not with friends, mostly. Then we have here, it is possible to add friends, it is possible to count steps, it is possible to take different kinds of pictures with, yeah, here it is. You guys can have a look. I've mentioned that the watches have been through a lot of crash tests, and then you can see that our Z7, which is waterproof here, is in water and having some fun, or I don't know, whatever it is, our swimming pool. Here is another one which is frozen, so you can see the ice, you can see that. Let me try to. Yeah, you can see that it works. You can see the time right now. You can, I don't know. Salamat. What language is that? I'm not sure. It's German. Oh, maybe. But anyway, yeah, guys, as I mentioned, the watches have a lot of languages. So probably somewhere in Germany it was really, really cold. Make sure it's okay. Don't worry. My God. Okay, maybe later on I'll show you that nothing happens to the stripe, and then, or maybe no. Even when the watches are frozen, hopefully your kit will never be in such conditions. I really do hope so. Yeah, here they are. It's so cold. Here are the watches, completely frozen, still working. You can see it here. And I cannot hold it anymore. Maybe later on, guys. Well, although the weather is really hot here, like really hot, more than 30 degrees, still, you know, having all of these kind of activities make me feel so cold. Anyway, so yeah, we can have our hammer here just to help to, oh, it works, it's okay. No, it wouldn't work with the Z1 because Z1 is not waterproof. Thank you. Only so cold. You can see that nothing happens to the stripe because it is silicone and
maybe do it later.
Yeah, maybe later. So cold. Yeah, then Z1 is, I would say it is not waterproof, but if your kid using, well, yeah, I agree, amazing one. If your kid is using the watches for, like, you know, while washing hands or, you know, washing face or brushing teeth, it's okay, it's gonna work fine. Even if it is a heavy shower outside and your kid, you know, had no umbrella at that time, the watches are gonna work okay, but it's not fine for swimming. Yeah. Well, yeah, it impressed me a lot when I saw it for the, and even now. I mean, let's be honest, the watches are completely frozen and still work. Still, we can have video calls. We can use the screen. We can see like all of the stuff going on here. It is, yeah, here it's like literally everything works. The problem is that it's too cold to hold it. It is possible to take pictures while swimming as well, but only again with the Z7. Z7. Oh, you mean that? No, you shouldn't be worried about that because the back camera is covered by this part of the watches. So when your kid is swimming, still the front one is going to be surely open, but the back one is. Oh, sorry. The back one is here, is covered by this part, so nothing affects this, and it all works well. Let me see if we have some info. Yeah, here we go. By the way, fitness information, it is always stored on our app for a month. Total activity. 0 minutes today. But anyway, all of you guys understand why, right? Fitness activity is stored here for a month, so you can see what your kid did and how successful or not the kid was while doing some exercises. So the record is going to be here for a month, 30 days. You can, well, even the kid can see the report and see the improvements, or maybe no. Anyway, it is possible. As for location track, we only have for 2 weeks. Most of the parents surely need online location more than location track, but anyway, we have here historical track for the past 2 weeks. Let me see if we have any of them. We do not store it for a month, only 2 weeks. But honestly, we get... well, it's not possible. Only 2 weeks, guys. Only 2 weeks. And I don't think it is important to have the information about the kids' location for, like, you know, longer. Hello, welcome. Literally, if your kid is going to school by himself or herself, it is surely good when you can see the location and you can see the track, you can see the whole route of your kid. Yes, I can. But if, well, but anyway, 2 weeks should be enough to see the whole track. As for the, yeah, Z7 and Z1, both of them are working the same when it comes to location. So it's like we have, well, it's all about GPS. Even if the watches have no SIM cards, it still works. I mean, yeah, let me introduce you this way. When your kid is having the watches on the race and goes somewhere, but the watches have no SIM card, here's the place for a SIM card. The watches still will count all of the information related to steps and all of that stuff. Also, once the kid is back home or to any area where there is Wi-Fi connection, you will get the whole information about the kid's route on the app. So literally, it doesn't matter if the watches had a SIM card or not. It is still possible to see where exactly the kid was, again, for the past 2 weeks. But it is not possible to see online, well, surely, because there was no SIM card. Anyway, we have it maybe for Emily. Which one is Emily? No, I'm not sure.
Emily.
Let me just see the location. I'm trying to find the historical track. Not all of these kids are too, let's say most of them are not really active, so they just go home and back to school. Well, literally say back home, not to school. But anyway, Leo, the historical track. Gdzie mnie już uczyła? So yeah, maybe we can try to make it more. Let me see. Anyway, as for location, it's really precise. You can see the, I'll show you. You can see the streets. You can see everything. You can see the buildings, all of that stuff. It doesn't matter if your kid is in your country or, I don't know, traveling somewhere abroad. You still will be able to see where exactly your kid is, as long as your kid has Wi-Fi connection or just internet connection. So. Also, the watches are working everywhere in the world, well, as long as there is internet. As for the apps, the parent can see all of the apps that the kid has on the watches. And the parent can also control which ones to download and which one the kid shouldn't use for some reasons. Maybe the kid is preparing for the exams or, I don't know, for some tests and spends too much time using the watches. So the parent will literally would want the kid to stop that and to use it less. So the parent will be able to restrict all of that. Still. Smile. The restriction might be like the parent can restrict the use of the app, or the parent can also restrict the use of the watches themselves. So when it comes to apps, there is App Center, so the parent can see which apps the app disabled. Here it is. So for example, the parent can see AI scanner. Time is limited for 60 minutes a day, but the kids still use it for how long? The kid never used the app. So anyway, if the parent sees that the kid spends too much time on the app, or, you know, too much screen time in total, the parent can stop that just by restricting the usage of those apps or the watches themselves. Or maybe the parent can just leave, you know, those options, like, you know, having calls or well, it all depends on your data, but it should be fine for video calls, even if the kid is not using Wi-Fi. Normally the kids normally they're having video calls with parents, grandparents, relatives, friends. Well, let's say with neighbors, they're normally playing somewhere outside. But it depends, yeah. So many kids using our Z1, like, you know, little kids 5 years old, who is, you know, they were just sitting next to each other and having a video call because it's fun. They love to play that kind of way. Also, the watches have, both of them, they have alarm, and while charging, it still works. As for the other apps, they do not work while charging. Again, we have a magnet charger here. And when it is plugged, the watches are not available. Well, not all of the features are not available apart from, let's say, emergency call. Yeah, and it takes, let's say, 2 to 3 hours till full charge. Last time we tried it was 1.5 hours, but that was with X10. But anyway, so yeah, 2 to 3 hours. We recommend to charge overnight, just because, well, it's convenient, and also it is not possible to use the watches while charging, because we do care about the safety of the kids. We do not pass the information. We have all of the certificates, otherwise we wouldn't be able to sell anything in Europe. So you should be worried about that. Yeah, for example, the historical track of your kit, you will be able to see for 2 weeks, and then again, yeah, we have we signed all of the contracts. We have certificates. You can see them on our website as well, and we can sell we actually have a store in, where do we have store? In Germany. We also have in England as well. The physical stores of our watches, you can go there and see, touch, and play, talk to our team as well. We always love when you guys come to have a nice conversation with us. As for the watches, Z7 is 219 euros, Z1 is 129 euros. We have 15 days no return return. If you guys don't know which one you want more, or which one will suit to your kit more, you can choose both of them. And then once you receive them, you can, I don't know, play with them, or let your kid choose the one that he or she likes the most. Maybe the in color thing, or no, it's literally no reason return. If you don't like anything, or you just don't want them, you can send them back to us within 15 days. I know some people who go for both of the watches and then they choose one. For example, when the kid is 7 years old and they don't know which one to choose, Z7 or Z1, they buy 2 of them, especially when we're having discounts. And then they just choose one, and the other one they just send back to us without explaining any reason. We are okay with that completely, and we understand that before buying you would want to see the watches and you would want to know how they work, especially if you never used our imoo watches. So 2 weeks, no reason return. Would be cool if 2 years actually. Then we also have 2 years warranty. If anything happens to the watches, even this kind of stuff, you can go to our physical store, or you can contact our after sales support, and then we will try our best to solve the problem as soon as possible. I do wonder why the weather is so hot. I'm hot and everyone is hot here, but the ice is melting so slowly. Well, yeah, we can go for it as well. Guys, as I've mentioned, the watches are waterproof. You can see it here and here. Well, ice is also water, right? Then we have another thing just to show you. Maybe I can go for this one. As I promised, to show how the video call works while the watches are somewhere underwater. Just let me try to have a call first. Well, Uncle Dean, probably this is Uncle Dean. And I'm not sure. Again, it also has a lot of family chats here. Recent calls. Uncle Dean, let us have a call. Video call. Yeah, here we can see that Alex is calling. We just... Oh, it's me. Just let me show you how it's... Here it is. We can see that the kid is here somewhere. or here as well. You can see all of that stuff. You can see the surroundings. You can see what's going on when you use the back camera. Then we go for this stuff. Here we go. I always feel so weird. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's ketchup. Then we have go for soy sauce. Well, we did just to show that the stripe quality is good, so it is not affected by the color things, so it's gonna work completely fine. Then we go, you. But anyway, if that happened when I was little, my mom would kill me, and my dad would kill me once again. But anyway, so yeah. Here you can see the watches are in ketchup and soy sauce, still working well. You can see the exact location of your kit while having a video call. You can see the surroundings. There is an option for switching it. Like just if you want to know where exactly your kit is, just the whole area, you can use the back camera as well. Be careful. Not enough water, right? Well, you could add some. Oh yeah. We do have a lot of water here. And then we go for, yeah, this is a washing machine, little one. Imagine the watches being in the washing machine, still working, we're still having video calls. As for the microphone, and I just turned it off just in order not to hear all those sounds while the watches are inside. Is it clean enough? Maybe next time we should add some soap as well. As for washing the watches and the stripes, so this is not something we recommend you to do. But yeah, just to see and just to show you how good the quality is, still you can see that it all works, even when the watches were inside the washing machine. Thank you. So we are still having that video call. All works well. The location as well, the location is here for 2 minutes ago, but anyway, you can see that it is precise. You can see that, well, yeah, impressive, agree. It really is impressive. I wouldn't say that it is something, again, that always happens, but yeah, still there are some people who forget things in the pockets and then just put the clothes to the washing machine. So yeah, even if our imoo watches are there, well, in this kind of washing machine, it's all gonna work well. Not like my earphones last week. But anyway, yeah. As for, it's 219 euros. This one is 129. Z1, but Z1 is not waterproof, so we didn't show that. Let me see. Here, this is the way it looks like. So literally your kid can choose all of that. Your kid can, I don't know, try to choose the character, the clothes, I don't know, hair color, all of that stuff. Here also the kids can earn some points while they're having those fitness activities, so they can have competitions. It is possible to stop that and never see, because I know that there are some kids and even adults who don't really like to compete, so it is also possible to skip those activities or just to skip, you know, the rank table. Oh no. We still have no X10 in Europe. Look, I'll show you. literally X10, they're the same as Z7, I mean the flip-up screen, but then it is also possible to do like this, just to separate them. And it is possible to use the watches without the strap, so it's more suits to those who are little and are too little and don't want to put something to their wrist for the whole day. And also look at the colors are different, and then they suit more to those who are in high school because they look cooler actually. Well, much better in my opinion than this one. But anyway, they all, I would say that actually all of them are affordable, but the only it depends on what you're looking for. But anyway, yeah, X10, it's not in Europe yet, unfortunately. If you guys no, again, you can go for, if I don't know, you cannot choose between colors, and pink and let's say white and, where's white? Here's white. Pink, white, and blue. You can also buy all of them, but it's a little bit strange, I would say. Anyway, 15 days, no reason return, so you can do anything you want. Or you can go to our physical store and see it all there. I still can't get to... But anyway, guys, you can see, what I want to show you is that the strap is still okay, because some people are asking, since the strap is silicone, so after being frozen, how it's gonna work. It is okay. Completely fine. Still, we're waiting until it is... Well, it is melting, but not so fast. Anyway, still really confused, right, when you see the watches in such conditions. Anyway. Yeah, when you want to see the root of the kit, please help me find one. Try to find, we'll try to find the root, so just to show you how it looks like. Once you get the information about, well, for example, you want to know how your kid goes to school and goes back from school, which way, which streets the kid, passes by, all of that stuff, you can do it. And then after that, you want to, if you want to share that with someone who do not use the our app, so I don't know, let's say grandma and grandpa, they don't use the app, and but they still need to know or want to know how the kid goes to school. It is possible to send the video which is generated by the app to them. So in any other app, I don't know what you guys are using there, Line, Carl Talk, Facebook, but any messenger is fine. So it's all gonna work, and you can see and you can share the whole root of the kit with those who need that or want that, or anyway. It is sometimes really important to know as well, because there are some construction works and all of that stuff. I know plenty of these kind of cases when, because of the construction, the kid was late to school and never shared that with parents. So the parents knew once the teacher already said them. So like, your kid is late to school for the whole week. Anyway, thank you. So yeah, this is the track for July 24th. We can see how it looks like first. Then after that, we press play and we see how it is generated. After that, wow. We can see the destination, we can see the starting point, we can also see the speed of the kit, we can see the distance, 420 meters. But anyway, yeah, so it was 58 steps per minute. The kid arrived at destination at 3:11 p.m. So here we also have options to share that or to replay. Once you press share, you need to allow the imoo app record the screen. Then we do this, and once there is a record, it is possible to send that and using any app that you're normally using. Let me see which one's gonna be here. So here are the options. We use WeChat mostly, so but anyway, the video is just 14 MB. But then, yes, so you can share that with those who want to see that in any other app and messenger. Then it is possible to yes, it is possible to use the watches when they are well, let's say once the parents restrict the use of the watches, still there is an option for emergency call. If something happens, the kid needs to write on the blocked screen letter C, and then there is gonna be nothing gonna happen. Welcome everyone who knows that. That always happens to me. Yes, I did that.
Yeah. Whoa. Finally.
Yeah, Uncle Dean is the administrator of these watches, so in emergency calls, we have him. We can have a quick dial. I honestly know some kids who are using that all the time, not in the emergency cases. They're just too lazy to, to open the contact list to try to find the person who they want to call. And if it is mom or dad, or as we see here, Uncle Dean, so they just go directly for emergency calls. Emergency call works even if the usage of the watches is restricted, let's say at school, for example. Well, I personally do love the white color. I think it's beautiful. And it suits more to those who are a bit older than, let's say, older than 7, 8 years old. When the kids are, especially middle school as well. It is possible to use the watches when the kid is in middle school. So sleepy. Not quite sure. I wouldn't say they're heavy when they're on the wrist. They're quite okay. All of them, well, both of them are not really heavy. Almost the same, I would say. So if you're worried that your kid will feel like, too tired, or maybe, well, it is possible that it will be tiring, but anyway, you can go for it and then use our 15 days no return if your kid feels like it's too much for him or her. But anyway, they are just normal watches. As for what else do I have? What else didn't I mention? I don't think. As for adding friends, yeah, here we go for adding friends and contact. If you open the app and you choose any of the kids, let's say we have here Nina. Nina has no friends. We don't choose Emily has no friends. Alex has a friend and a contact. What is the difference between them is when you open the list, you can see for a friend, we see name, we see a real name, and we see a phone number. The first one is a nickname. For a contact, we only see the phone number and the name. It means that the first one, which is the friend, is also using the watches. So it's probably another kid. Now, how do they become friends? There is an option which is called add friends, and then both of the kids, they need to open that option and bump up the what are you still here? And then bump up the watches like this, so they will immediately become friends. And they can start chatting and having calls and all of that stuff, sharing pictures and videos. If, for example, one of the classmates is not using the watches but still want to keep in touch with the other one, it is possible to do once the parent puts the phone number of that kid to the app and allows them to communicate. So literally, if one kid is using a cell phone and another one is using the watches, they still are able to have chats, to have video calls, to have talks and all of that stuff. The same works with relatives and some friends of family. Anyway, so anyone who do not use the watches, but for those, the parent would need to put the phone number to the contact list. We all made it just to be sure and to protect the kids, to be sure that the kids are not contacting, some strangers. Also, no unknown calls. All of them will never get through. Here we have an option which is called reject unknown calls, and also there is going to be a history for 30 days if there is someone who called to your kid during the past 30 days. You will see them in this list. You will not get the immediate notification, but anyway, you will see them on the list. As for the all of those, spam calls will never get through. Z1, Z7 only, no extend yet in Europe, unfortunately. Oh no, you don't need to pay more for the white one. The white one also the same price with what color is this? The pink one and the blue one. All of them are 219 euros, no matter which color. Then Z1 is the green one and the pink one. They are just 129 euros. As for now, let me show you how, let's say, AI scanner works on our Z7. Here it is, AI scanner. Why is it called so strange in German? Anyway, so for using AI scanner, you need to flip up the screen to use the back camera of the watches. Then we go again. We take a picture. For example, if your kid doesn't know what this thing is, or doesn't know how to say it in different language, let's say in native language is English, and the kid wants to know how to say it in German, or maybe not the kid only, maybe adult as well. But anyway, so the kid can take a picture of that. Then it's gonna be no Wi-Fi. Unknown object for some reasons. Sorry, we have troubles with Wi-Fi connection. Let me check with this one. Anyway, I don't like them. They are in German. It's in English. Tap to identify, and then we can see that it is toy dog. It also pronounced that it writes on the screen what that is, and then sometimes it says me yellow dog, sometimes it says toy. Yeah. Now it is toy dog, but anyway, all of them are correct, right? Toy dog, yellow duck, and yellow toy. But then the kid can also know how to spell that, the kid can know how to pronounce that, and the kid can also know what exactly it is. Thanks to AI scanner. AI scanner works on Z7 but not on Z1, so this is another difference between them. Also, there is if your kid is using Z1 right now and you want to switch and to buy Z7, it is still possible to transfer all of the data. So literally, there is a thing which is called data transfer. There is a QR code here. And then once you get the new watches, the kid can use the back camera of the new watches, scan the QR code, and then get all of the data to transfer to the new one. So it is, all those pictures and videos. It is also possible to transfer them to a computer, but for that, the kid would need to send all of them to the app, so the parent will see everything. If the kid is transferring data from one watches to another watches without using an app, the parent will never be able to see what pictures the kid has or videos once. well, as long as the kid doesn't want to show that. So actually, if you do worry about the privacy of your kid and you don't want to, to see too personal things, maybe anyway, you shouldn't be worried about that. You have an opportunity to see how long the kid is using some apps, or which apps, or you can control the apps that the kid wants to use, but you will never see what exactly the kid is talking about, or who is the kid talking to. All of that is private, so yeah, also you will not see the pictures and videos that the kid is taking. Only, well, yeah, finally this trap is out of this frozen prison. Anyway, still you can see that no troubles, it's not broken even after being frozen. Still it's the same quality, still it's the same color, still works well. As well as the watches, but watches are still there having some fun. Yeah, guys, if you have questions, you can ask me there. Yeah, the app, it is possible to get on any. Oh, one more time. Okay, here we go again. What should it be? Ketchup or soy sauce? We also have mayo here, but I don't like using mayo, to be honest.
Me too.
Too much oil, right?
Yes.
It's not like it affects the watches, but it is too lazy to wash it, to be honest. Really lazy. Should we have a color? Just that one is called Alex. Oops. By the way, the watches here's Alex. We have video call. Let's make a video call. Here it is. By the way, for picking up the phone, it is possible just to do like this, right?
Yeah.
Just flip it up. And here we go. We can see the location. We can see the surroundings as well. We can see that all. And we can see the watches being inside ketchup and soy sauce. Hungry. So weird. See them all. You can. Okay, thank you. So you can see, guys, the watches are being frozen. You can see, guys, the watches are being inside our water, I don't know, swimming pool. We can see the watches being, well, yeah, it is a swimming pool. You can also see the watches being inside ketchup and soy sauce, having bath. Anyway. So cold.
Later, maybe.
Yeah, maybe later. So now we can go for our washing machine. You can see we're still having a call, even if the watches are inside this big trouble. They are waterproof for up to 20 meters. Again, yeah, no one tried deeper. Here they are. All the time being scared, right? Yeah. Eh? Stop the call. Yeah, because it is. But anyway, guys, you just saw it. That's so weird. The watches work really, really good. You can see them. You can. Okay. 219 euros. Yeah, this one. Z7. Z1 is 129 euros, but it is not waterproof. That one is Z7, and this one is Z7 as well. And being frozen is Z7 as well. Z7 is so unlucky. Look at it. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, you can see. That's a video.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yeah, you can see that the camera still works so well, both of them, even after being in such a strange condition. Be careful. The washing machine really misses the watches actually, so it tries to work all the time. Well, yeah, that's a real washing machine, like the ones that we can use for socks, for example. Yeah, surely it's not the big one. I don't know. I have my imoo watches as well. When I put them on a wrist, I don't feel tired. So, but I'm not a kid again. If you do worry about your kid a lot, and your kid, I don't know, never had watches, you can probably go for a Z1 first, and then make your kid try. It is affordable. It's just a bit more than 100 euros. 129, right? Yes, 129 euros. So, you can buy it for your little kid, let's say 4 years old, and then make your kid use them for a year or two, and after that switch to Z7 or to our X10 as well. 2 years later, X10 surely is gonna be in Europe. And yeah, and this one is gonna work good even without the stripe. We also have some ropes here that we can put here, so the kid can use use the watches and put them to the bucket or to the back or somewhere to the neck. As long as his or her arm is tired from the wrist strain. X10 is a little bit more expensive than Z7, but that one is the latest product. It's been a bit less than 2 months. We've been selling that in some countries. Well, those kind of watches that it is possible to separate, we have already for 3 or 4 years. I mean, imoo watches, but not in. Let's say we had it in Singapore, we had them in mainland China, somewhere else, but not in Europe. Yeah. It is really confusing, but still, it is really nice to see that the watches are still working even after being inside, the washing machine. And what makes me feel more impressed is that it is still possible to have video calls. So you literally can see all of those things going on inside. The fact it still works. When I was little, I was always afraid that it's okay. I was always afraid that something would happen to my cell phone. Because it happens to some of the cell phones of my classmates. But anyway, so for now, if the kids are having their imoo watches, then they shouldn't be worried about they shouldn't be worried about that, and they shouldn't be worried that the parents are gonna be, angry probably, because even if the watches are somewhere in the water, they are still gonna be okay and still gonna work. I'm not quite sure if my cell phone is gonna work if I put them to the washing machine. Why am I trying to do that anyway? You just guys saw that the stripe is good, right? The watches themselves are okay. So anyway, just let you know that it is possible to freeze them. Yeah, and then everything is gonna be okay. Let me see what else didn't we discuss yet. Steps, what else? Mood, health, body temperature, heart rate, app center. By the way, about app center, our imoo watches, we have our own app center, so we do not really cooperate with any other big or small, any other app stores. We have our own app center. All of the apps are exclusively designed for our imoo watches, so there should be no sensitive content, no data that or nothing that your kid is not supposed to see, or you don't want the kid to see, or I don't know. Again, no content that you don't want to see. Also, all of the apps are made for imoo watches, so they're, well, almost no bugs. All of them are created for these. Then we also, for example, we see the information about our shake, for example. We can see what exactly it is, what is this app about, how to use that, and to see if your kid is going to enjoy it or not. After that, you can choose if you like it, you can install. Oh, it is installed already. So you can download the app to the watches of your kid, and then you can see that the time that the kid uses them, for example, an hour a day or less or more, whatever. You can see, and then you can also check that. As for no. Well, did you notice that it started melting so fast now? No, it's okay.
Oh, you're
Smart. But anyway, yeah. Still trying to get it. These watches are called. Let me see. It's Oh, it's a bit confusing because the watches are in two languages, Chinese and German. I didn't know that we can use two languages at the same time anyway. Well, yeah, if, for example, Grandpa doesn't use the watches, surely, why would Grandpa use the watches for kids? Actually, I know, well, I wouldn't say a lot of adults, like, elderly people, but maybe around 10 people who are using our watches. But I'm talking about those who are, 70 years old or more. It is also good because thanks to the watches, it is possible to see the health information like heart rate while that person is doing some exercises or just having a walk. And it is also possible to contact them all the time. Some people of that age don't like taking a cell phone. So yeah, why not using our imoo watches for kids and for elderly people as well? Well, right? So as for the what I started? Yes. So yeah, if someone doesn't use the watches, it is still okay to add to the contact list, and then. But the only thing is that the parents should be always aware about that. It's like but that's okay. You anyway will never see what the kid is talking about as long as you don't use the kids' watches. Then you will see that there is such a contact in the contact list because anyway you added that person to the contact list, but you will never see what the kid is talking about to that person or what the kid is sending. So the kid's privacy is still protected, even from the parents. As for giving some freedom and responsibility as well, what we do recommend is, and what a lot of parents do, is just to start from the alarms, especially those kids who are going to be an elementary school students this September or August. When do they start school? I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, Yeah, you can go for hours imoo watches, doesn't matter if Z1 or Z7, and make the kid turn on the alarm and try to wake up himself or herself just to see how, well, what freedom is. And to show them that having freedom is also having some responsibilities. I know that a lot of parents are doing that, and for some kids it's okay, for some kids it's not. For me, it would never work because I have, like, you know, a lot of alarms and I still cannot wake up. Yeah, that always happens to me. I have, like, you know, I bought a new phone the other day, like last week, and I needed to transfer data from one phone to the other phone, and I just found out that I have more than 100 alarms. More than 100, and anyway, I cannot wake up. So for some kids who are not like me, the alarm option also works good, and they understand that there is something that they are responsible for apart from, you know, going to school and studying there. Also, it is notification. Well, yeah, there is calendar there, so your kid can know what day of the week it is shortly, and then date as well, and well, time. Here we go. Yay, I did that finally. I'm not sure what I did that for, but anyway, I did that.
Yeah.
I just want to see if the back camera is frozen or not. First, I need to. Sikara on the pizza. You guys can see that all. Maybe someone understands what it means. It's all about those that I mentioned, that there could be a little character that your kid can create himself or herself, just to show, you know, it in on those you know, ranks while they're having some activities. Especially if we're talking about fitness, the kids can have some. Well, I would say competitions as well. And if your kid is not really active, but you do want him or her to stay more active and to play more, you know, active games, or to run more, or, you know, to sit ups, what else we have? We have jump rope, we have swimming as well. So if you want your kid to pay more attention to these kind of activities and to be more motivated, you can just use our watches and then introduce the kid and the kid's friends, which is important, so the kid wouldn't be alone. All of those features just to show how good they are, how so it can take so much fun actually. So if you want to show that and you want your kid to stay more active, you can just go for it. There is also music when the kids are having activities like jump rope and sit-ups. So it gives more energy, I guess. Well, I prefer exercise, listening to music, so some kids do the same as well. Also, if you're, well, I know some families who are having, you know, kind of family activities in the evening when they compare who made more steps during the day, who walked more. Yeah, here is the back camera. It's even not wet, so because it was always closed and protected by this part of the watches, even when the watches were frozen. Let me see if it works well or not. Well, surely it works well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No Wi-Fi. Make sure it's okay. There, we could actually put them back to the freezer.
Yeah.
Again, guys, it is real ice here. The watches are still okay. They were. I'll just put them here. It's Z7, 219 euros. Waterproof up to 20 meters. Three colors actually: white, pink, and blue. Ice proof as well, as you can see that. You can see it on our website. Maybe we have some discounts, who knows. You can check it out. As for Z1, it's not waterproof. It has only one camera, and it is only 129 euros. Oh, well, early morning. Everyone wants to sleep, including me. Well, it's not morning already, actually. But anyway, for those who are definitely not the morning person. So yeah, for me, alarm doesn't work well. But if our kid is quite okay with that, probably it will give some, positive feelings when the kid will feel like I'm already like an adult, can wake up myself with the watches. Also, I know a lot of kids, they love to take pictures with our Z7 because it has the app which is called Funny Cam or Sticker Cam. They love to use a lot of stickers, taking pictures, then they share them on the group chats with other classmates or even teachers as well, family members, all of this stuff. The kids really do love that. So in fact, they don't spend too much screen time, only when they take a picture and when they have a look. But they have a lot of discussions about that. They laugh a lot because, well, especially when they use the funny cam. No, Z1 has no back camera. Z1 only has the front camera. 2 megapixel, no back camera, and then also magnet charger. A little bit different, but anyway, so here is the place for charging. For Z7 and X10, it is the same charger. Let me see. No, this one. Well, imoo watches are, if you were talking about the quality of materials, it is really, really good because, our company spent a lot of time choosing the best that we could get just in order to make sure that the kids are having good experience using our watches. So they want, for example, it's been a really long time choosing the stripe and the quality of the stripe, so it should be silicone or not, because we were afraid about allergies and all of this stuff, especially if the weather is pretty hot. So, and the kid is using, I don't know, something on the wrist, it might, affect, or there might be some allergies, or it might be itchy or stuff like that. So we spent a lot of time choosing the stripe, so we're sure it's pretty good. We're sure it would not harm. As for the watches themselves, the display and all of that stuff, especially the cameras, also really good quality. We wanted it to work inside water, so that's why we spent quite a long time until we did a lot of crash tests. Even now we did it, right? What else we have here? Add friends, steps. Well, yes, Z7 also counts steps apart from the fitness app. So this is so-called another app, another feature, steps, the same as on Z1. But Z1 has no fitness app. Then we have steps, add friends, health, fitness. There is a thing which is called level. It is for those kids who love to compete. So, for example, they could get some coins and or some, gold stuff. Once the kid is, let's say, did 10 sit-ups, the kid could get coins, so the level is going to be higher. So this was what helped the kid to have. Also, they have some, little funny games. So if your kid, now it's the 5th level of the kid, so the kid could earn points by checking in. Then also we still need 119 points of experience to move to another level, to the 6th one. We have a lot of points for friendship as well. So, for example, once the kid from this widget becomes friends with this one, they would also get, let's say 20 points for, only 2 points for becoming friends. But anyway, I know that the kids are sometimes really excited about this kind of competition, so they love to do it as well. As for the then we have sticker cam, funny cam, just normal camera. Yeah, but C7 has a lot of cameras. Then we have alarm, we have shake, messages, calls, stopwatch, app center, dual. It's also for those who love to compete and play together. In storage information, virtual meets, that was the one that I was talking about. So the kid can choose the character and choose everything, starting from the hair color and then finishing with the color of socks, for example. The theme, it is also possible to change. Sorry. Then we have AI scanner and then also Beamed code, but this is used for, connecting our imoo app with the watches. As for imoo app, it is available on Android or iOS, everywhere. Again, just to mention, all of the apps that we can use on our watches are created for our watches. They're our own. This is not... I just accidentally chose the emergency call. Why, when I do it on purpose, it never works? Well, almost never. When I do it by accident, here we are. Let's call Uncle D. What I was talking about? The apps. So the apps are actually our own. And then there should be no content that you don't want to do, or you don't want your kid to see. Why am I doing that? I'm feeling a little bit weird, but anyway. So the watches, well, are much stronger than me. If I was in such a cold condition, I would never be okay. Maybe that's why I live in the south. And yeah, if your kid is 8 years old, I would recommend to go for Z7. It's okay to use Z1 as well, but it depends on what you want your kid to use. If your kid just needs to have quick phone calls, or not quick, but anyway, video calls with someone or having some chats, it still works the same for Z7 and for Z1 as well, with the only difference that it is possible to use the back camera as well on Z7. As for if your kid is not doing sports and is not interested in any fitness activities, so literally your kid doesn't need to have a fitness app, for example. So Z1 again is gonna work well. If your kid is not swimming and doesn't like to play in the waves and actually doesn't need waterproof watches, you can then also go for Z1. No need to buy Z7. AI scanner the same. I wouldn't say that this is the app that everyone needs. So if your kid is not interested, again, you can just go for Z1. It is almost €100 cheaper. So Z1 is 129 euros and Z7 is 219. So if you don't need, your kid doesn't need all of those features and all of those apps, there is no need to pay more, right? As for the appearance, they almost look the same. Well, but only the colors. The green one we have for Z1 and Z7 has no green. As well as Z1 has no pink or no blue, but Z7 has and no white. Anyway, so if, as I mentioned, our watches are affordable, and we have different generations of the watches as well. So if you want to choose some, there is always an option. It's not like you need to choose the one that is the latest one, or which one is the more expensive. No, there is no need. You just choose and you go for the one that you would need and your kid would like the most and will use, which is important. So it doesn't mean that, I mean, yeah, as I mentioned, as long as there is possibility to do something, it doesn't necessarily mean you will do this, right? So for example, there are some parents who do worry that they're, that's not too fair to the kid if the parents will be able to see the friends contact, the friends list and the contact list and all of this stuff. But in fact, the fact that you can see those people, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will do this, right? So Yeah, well, yeah, surely you will see the contacts because you need to add them to the contact list. But it doesn't mean that you will check it out all the time, and it doesn't mean that you will always check for how long your kid has been using the chats or the phone calls or video calls and all of that stuff. It is possible to do right, but it doesn't necessarily mean you will do that, and you would want to do it, right? As for the unknown calls, again, they will never get through. They will all be rejected. So your kid literally will never get information about them. And you will never get immediate notification, but you will see the information once you open that in the app. It looks like a boot. Yeah, having so much fun with this stuff. Still.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, welcome here.
Hello.
Be careful. Go, go, go. What else didn't we mention about the watches? Let me show you. Do you guys have any questions? I'm actually a bit confused today because I guess I told you everything already. Yeah, probably. That was all I did. As hi, hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to our live broadcast. If you like some watch, you just can tell us, okay?
Or you can just go to our website as well to see the colors. And you can go to our physical store, Germany, England,
Spain
as well.
Spain, yeah. Spain.
Mainland China, Singapore, right? Where else do we have stores? Anyway, you can go to our website and to see where is the closest physical store to your area. That's probably going to be Germany. I'm not sure, but as long as I know, most of the viewers are from Germany here. You can go to our physical store, you can see the watches, you can talk to our team, you can see all of the pictures, you can, touch them, you can make your kid place them, and, well, the kid is going to be happy about it, I'm pretty sure. I would be happy if I had that kind of watches. I am happy because I have this kind of watches. One of them are mine, actually, here. So even for adults and for, as I mentioned, for elderly people as well, they work well. It all depends on what purposes, but mostly I know that adults are using a fitness app. Also, the very good thing about the imoo watches is that we have no ads. So, well, I don't use, for example, on my cell phone, I don't use some apps, even the paid ones, just because I have ads there that I don't want to see. And yes, since I'm an adult, I'm okay with a different kind of content, but yeah, I'm still, it's really irritating when you see all of those ads. So this is why I prefer to use imoo watches for the fitness tracking. So when I do exercise, I use the watches, but not my phone. Because I don't want to see any of those ads. They're too irritating. So literally, I have Z7 because Z1 has no fitness app. Z1 only counts the steps. I use Z7 for walking and jogging activity. And I don't use a SIM card again. Here is the place for a SIM card.
Z7?
Z7, Z6? What are Z6? We don't have Z6 now.
Yes, we just have Z7 launch in a European market.
Yeah, in Europe we only have, even Extend is not in Europe yet. We have C6 in...
Yes, we don't have C6 in our website.
If I'm not mistaken, we already don't have country, right?
Yes.
So
Single just only in China, okay?
we have Z6 Pro, but only in mainland China, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Z6 is not available at any place. Z1. If your kid is 9 years old, I would go for Z7 for sure. But if you wish, you can go for Z1. As I mentioned, if your kid doesn't want or is not going to use all of those features that Z7 has and needs the watches just for having a video call or for chatting or just for seeing the time. It is important for you just to see the track of your kid, the route, and all of that stuff. You can just go for Z1, sure. 129 euros today.
Yes, if you want to see the real watch, you can just go to our website, bu.imstore.com, okay, and find the Z7 and Z1 and another earbuds or something in our website, okay?
Do we have them already in Europe?
No?
Earphones, do we have them in Europe?
Yes, maybe. Maybe. Or you can go to TikTok to find our live broadcast. It's called imoo Global. Yes, and you can find the earbuds in our TikTok shop.
Because guys, we've got a few additional products, not only the watches, including earbuds. So
yes,
if you're interested, you can go to our website or to see it in the shopping cart. And if you have any questions, you can ask us here.
Yes.
We still have quite some time left here.
Yes, everyone, just try. 拿回试试啊。If you don't like, just return. Free to no reason return. 15 days.
15 days.
15 days, no reason return. And 2 years one warranty, right?
Warranty, 2 years.
Warranty, yeah, 2 years warranty. 2年质保啊2 years warranty. 15 days, no reason return. Everyone, 好吗？Welcome everyone to go to our TikTok. Let's progress and to find TikTok shop. TikTok shop we have Z7 and Z1 and our earbuds. Our earbuds is very beautiful. It's very good. The voice quality is very high quality. Very good. No.
Well, they're really. I just don't know how you. But I'm not sure. I was not sure. We still don't have it in Europe. Yeah, it's a good news that we have it in Europe and then we have stock there. By the way, once again, the white color of Z7 is available in Europe now, not only in Germany. So if you waited for that, you can go for it. For example, if you live in Spain, you can get it now as well. As for the other ones, so the white, what else? Blue, pink, those colors are available everywhere. And then, by the way, the good thing about the physical store is that you can go there and you can see the green watches. It's not possible to see it here and to show you guys, unfortunately, because of the green screen. Anyway, they look really nice. I actually like the color. Again, Z1 and Z7 are almost the same size. It's not like Z1 is much smaller or, too light, or they're almost the same. And I wouldn't say that they're heavy. None of them is heavy. Well, maybe if your kid is 2 years old, but 2 years old kid barely needs the watches, right? Well, it depends actually. Why not? Maybe someone would really want to.
Yes.
Come on. Probably you would want, right?
Yeah.
You would want the watches like that.
Yeah.
As for, it would be fun to put the watches to the dog and make the dog run away. Record videos like GoPro and all of that stuff, which is also possible, by the way, because we have a camera and it is possible to record videos and also have video calls as well. I probably would go for the watches for my dog just to see the location. just in case if my dog runs away. Hopefully never, but yeah. Yes, it is possible to see everything, like every step of your kid, but only within 2 weeks, and online as well. Then after that, well, you can save all of the videos, as I mentioned, as I showed you, but from historical track, and you can save them to your phone, you can send them to your computer as well. But again, we store them and you can see them on the app only for the past 2 weeks. And it is like this. So for example, if your kid was not moving at all, or the watches were at home for the past 2 weeks, so there is no record, still we will, on the app, you will see only those past 2 weeks. You wouldn't see the previous information, even after that it was like, zero movement. The same with steps, fitness activities a month. It is much longer for mood, for heart rate as well. It might be a few months, but no one really barely uses that actually. We only know 1 or 2 cases when the heart rate information was important. So we've got an email from those parents saying, thank you for doing that feature, because that way they learned that the kid had some troubles with the heart, and they knew that because when the kid had PE classes, the watches had some, how's it called? So the record was not really good. They saw that the heart rate is too high. And how they knew that? Because there is also the comparison with the healthy one and with the kids of the same age. So those parents were able to know that their kid is using the watches, and then they checked the time when that was happening, for example, twice a week, or let's say Monday and Thursday, so they knew that it is PE classes time. After that, they knew that the kid is having some troubles after running. They checked it, they went to the hospital, and at the end everything is fine. They sent an email. All of us were really, really impressed and touched, and fortunately everything is fine with the kid now. But this is probably the only, or maybe just a few cases, so when I knew that the heart rate is important. Like that feature. Mostly, the parents do not use that and don't pay attention. The kids love to pay attention to that because they love to play. They love to see all of that information. They love to to see. Even I told you, like when the kids are playing stopwatch as well. For example, if your kids are together, staying outside, so they're too tired to run or to play active games, so they just use the watches to play. When I first time saw that, I was really, really confused. After that, I was like, oh, that's what's going on. They use the stopwatch. So, for example, they set the time when they need to stop, like as close to 11 seconds as possible. And then they start, and once they're close to 11, they stop. So, for example, one got 11.2 seconds, the other one got 10.9, and for example, in total 5 kids. So the closest to 11 is the winner. The kids are literally spending 20 seconds of screen time, and all of the other time they're laughing, they're having fun, they're discussing that. So in fact, they're still having real live communication, but thanks to the watches, they have just more topics. And then they, again, don't spend a lot of screen time anyway. As for the other apps as well, because of my work, I spend a lot of time with the kids who are using our watches, just to see how they use, what features are most important for them. Maybe they have some troubles, or maybe they want to improve something as well. And I saw, some of the apps were used by them in a very confusing way. So as an adult, I would never thought about that. Again, as I told you about stopwatch, that feature. They also have the one that works really well with those is jump rope, but as far as I know, when they have PE classes, they are supposed to have those kind of examination with the jump rope. So, for example, it should be to jump around 200 times or to jump as I don't know, much as possible during. Well, the more jumps within a minute, or I don't know, all of that stuff. So the kids are playing with it, and there is also music for that, so it keeps them more motivated and active. And I know that they really love to use that feature as well. I'm not quite sure about the schools over there, but maybe it is also the same there as we have here. So for the kids here, jump rope feature is also really important. Well, we also have sit-ups there, and then jogging, and then swimming. Well, swimming impresses me the most because, as you saw the watches in the washing machine, the watches being frozen, the watches in so-called swimming pool. Even the video calls are gonna work when the kid is swimming. So here's the fitness activity for this kid. It was 174 steps today, but literally that was not steps. That is about the watches that were just in the washing machine. So in the washing machine, it was 174 steps out of 5,000. But anyway, here we have all of those activity rings, the calories burned, duration of activities, the step counts as well. So this record is kept here for, as I mentioned, for 30 days. It is possible to see what your kid did at certain time. Then also what we have here. Yeah, you can go to our website to see another color of Z1. So the first one is pink, this here. The green one you can see on our website or in the shopping cart as well. Or our physical store as well.
Yes.
Or you can just go for it without even seeing them, and then if you don't like it, just within 15 days, just send it back to us. Also, why not? Yeah, Z1 is 129 euros. Z7 is 219 euros. Maybe you can check out our website and if there are some discounts or not. If you're watching us on TikTok, you can go to the shopping cart as well. You can see our earbuds there. Earbuds. Bugs. Maybe they're even bugs. Who knows? Yeah, it's for the Uncle Dean sent us a message. Anyway, so we have here the family chats as well. For example, this is Nina's family chat, and only Nina sends messages here. Hello, Nina, bist du schon auf? So yeah, we can also see the information if the messages, well, if the kid has already read it or not. Then you can see some pictures taken by the app. Then we can also see the pictures that were taken by the phone. Here we have kid, I guess kid. Yeah, here's the picture that was made with our Z7. The quality is pretty good as well. So yeah, the yellow duck always works here. My best coworker, actually. One of the reasons why, because it is silent all the time. But it's really nice to use it just to show the camera quality, because it's yellow. So just in order to see all of those, colors. We also used to have a green one here, but again, we found out that because of the green screen, and this is the reason why we can't see the color of Z1 green, and we can also see cannot see the color of of green duck. So only our yellow one, the one that is having. Oh, well, yeah, it is possible if you want to get that. Just go to our website and see. And if you're interested in any other devices of our, like imoo, for example, let's say X10 or any other watches, just let us know in the comment section, or you can send us a message as well. We will try to check if it is possible to sell them in Europe. But for that, we would need to contact our logistics team. Quite cool. Really nice to know that your kid loves that. But they're really nice. Also, there are some apps that the kids can hear some stories. Especially, it works well with those kids who cannot read or do not like to read. The little ones.
玩游戏。
Oh.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's see. Now, washing machine. Washing machine.
Here we go again with our washing machine and our watches that we can have a call first. We can call to our kid. That's Alex. Confirm. Your Uncle Deal calling. Uncle Deal. Uncle Dean, who used the camera as well.
Okay.
Just go.
Let's put the watch in the washing machine. Okay. Are you ready?
Go, go, go.
1, 2, 3, 转。那怎么自动给挂？
There we go. You guys can see that it all works. We're still having video call there.
One more time, we do.
No,
The phone call.
the other part, yes.
One more time. Come on, baby, one more time. Yo, yo, yo.
Come on.
For me.
Pick up.
Hello. Hello. Okay.
You can see the location of the kid, by the way, as well.
Yes. No internet here. No Wi-Fi here.
Well, because we have a lot of cameras here to stream on different platforms. Well, yeah, this is Z7. Z7 is waterproof. You can see here. You can see here. You just saw it on the fire. It's 219 euros. 15 days, no return to Europe. As for Z1, it is not waterproof. So that's why Z1 is resting here, not in the washing machine. 29 euros. Not waterproof. Has only one camera. Z7 has 2 cameras. And is waterproof up to 20 meters. We don't have 20 meters here.
Yes. It still works. Still works.
Really, really cool.
Beautiful. A beautiful trigger. Okay. Very good.
You can send it to Uncle Dean.
Okay.
So we can.
I will send this picture to Uncle Dean, okay?
Here is Uncle Dean, and here's a conversation with Alex.
Yes, find Uncle Dean. Yes, just type the words and send, or you can share the photos. Send it. It's send it. 正在发送啊，send it.
EBABF.
Sending this. Okay.
Here we go. Here is the picture.
Hello?
Yeah, you wouldn't guys be able to see that because of the green screen anyway. Looks so weird. But anyway, you guys, the quality for the watches especially is pretty good, I would say.
Another picture. It's
Thank you. So if your kid loves taking pictures, you'd better go for our Z7. Because there is the possibility to use two of them, the front one and the back one as well. If your kid has Z1, it is possible to use only the front camera, which is okay for those kids who love, taking selfies with a lot of selfie cams and sticker cams and just normal cams as well. If your kid doesn't like taking, let me try to send something. You can choose camera. Hold on. Take a picture with our watches. For opening camera, it's just possible to flip out the screen and the camera will be opened automatically. And save that. Then we share that with we share this with Uncle Dean just in order to show you guys the colors of the here it is. So because the previous two pictures were on the green background, so that's why it's not really nice to see the colors. Here they are. You can see the picture that was made with our Z7. Again, the back camera is 5 megapixel and the front one is 2 megapixel. Oh. So in fact, it is good for the watches. Surely it's not as good as we have on our cell phones, but we have that on our X10 watches. Again, if you're interested, guys, just let me know in the comment section. So if you would want to go for our X10 watches in Europe as well, just let us know. So maybe we will have stock soon. Currently we don't have any, so we have only white and only Z7 and Z1 in Europe. Yes, white we have white in other countries as well, not only in Germany now. So if you're interested, just go for it. You can see it on our website. It is white, and I would say it is also bronze. Here you can see. Looks really nice, actually. For me, it looks much better for those, those who are in, let's say, middle school, probably. So for elementary school students, these two colors are okay. The pink and the blue one. But if your kid is a middle school student already, I personally would go for a white one. But maybe your kid would love two of them as well. No white for Z1. Actually, Z1 is, we wouldn't say it is really popular nowadays because, again, it is the first generation of the watches and it suits to little kids more. So that's why we just keep having this color. The pink and that green one, because they're colorful, they're nice, they look beautiful, the kids love this kind of colors, so that's why we didn't add any of them. But as for Z7, we understand that there are a lot of kids not only in elementary school but also in middle school are using our watches, so that's why we want to have some improvements and even in the appearance, so that's why we choose some different colors. We try to use different stripes. You can see that the stripe here is not only white. The stripe is also, I would say this is skin color, maybe peach one. So and here in front we have bronze part. So for me, well, it looks cool, I believe. You can in all European countries now you can go for that. It's not only in Germany. Also, you can see on our social media, I saw some guys from Germany who already got the white one. They shared pictures, and they really look cool, actually. As for me, yeah, this is my favorite one. This white color I love the most. Because this white, it's gray on the back, but anyway, so yeah, for me the favorite color is like this. But again, I'm not a kid, and the kids, they love colorful things sometimes, so that's why we have Z1 in these kind of colors, then Z7 as well. So just to show to your kid the one that the kid would like the most. You can, again, we can go to our website to see the colors. You can go to our TikTok shop. You can also go to our physical store to see the colors.
Yes.
And to the watches and to play them, to see all of the features, to try to have video calls as well. Again, if you buy online here, you can get 15 days no reason return. So if you think it is, I don't know, for some reasons it's not suitable to your kid, you can send it back to us. If you cannot choose between two of them, what is this?
Yes, why imoo? Why imoo?
Here we go.
Why? This is the reason you choose imoo. Why you choose imoo? Yes. We have a lot of function, yeah, and waterproof and the location and or something. It's high quality. It's high quality and so many features in this watch. Okay, and the kids and parents love it and they need it. If your kids would love to run around around your house or go to the hike, and camp, you just need a watch to know where your kid is, right? And you can see there's so many dangerous things happen around your kids, around many kids, okay? And because I know yesterday was an earthquake in the sea, right? In the ocean. Wow, it's a big earthquake. It's so dangerous. And you just wake up and to call your kids. Hi baby, where are you? Are you safe? Yes, I'm very safe, mom. I'm very safe, dad. Yeah, I love you. Yes. That's right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, guys, this is the way we have it. And this is the why we need to go for imoo watches. Even if we have some... Oh, there are ducklings, the friends of this one. Maybe we can put this one as well. What? Why am I doing that? I'm not sure. Yeah, just to prove that it's real water here. Anyway, so yeah, it is really important for us to know where the kid is, that the kid is safe. So this is why our imoo watches are so popular, especially in some countries.
These are good.
This is the feedback that guys we have.
Yes, good feedback.
To our watches.
You also can see there are so many parents trust our brand and want our brand, love our this imoo Z7. Yes, they love it. They say, in my life I can't live without imoo Z7. Yes, I think so. I think really so. Yes, kids need it, parents need it. The parents just need the app. imoo app. Kids need imoo watch. Parents need imoo app. imoo
Once again, here's the way the app looks like.
Yes.
Come in.
Yes. Parents can use imoo app. Can download imoo app in our every app store, such like the Apple Store. Or some app stores， 有什么三桑啊、什么华为呀、等等之类的安德索啊，是不是都可以啊 ？You also can download this app in all kinds of app shop Yes, you know it. If you like it, just to try to give us good feedback. feedback. Yes, if you type the words our stream and we will. You are very good.
But actually, yeah, guys, we will be really thankful because we love when you share your feedback. But it's not necessarily should be good. You can share everything, and because we're trying to improve the product, and yeah, you can see that the products also has the different generations, and it's you know, the other one is much better than the previous one. So, guys, we are really interested in your opinion, and if you would share your feedback with us, we will be really thankful. Yeah, which one do you like the most? Again, if you like Z7, you can you know, choose you cannot choose between colors. You can buy all of them and tell you within 15 days send us back the ones that you don't need. Again, Z7 is Z1 129 euros. Z7 is 219 euros. 15 days, no reason return. Any reason it should be, you shouldn't even explain to us. Just send it back to us. For the warranty, we have 2 years of warranty, so if anything happens, just let us know and contact our after sales support or go to our physical store, and we'll always try our best to solve your problem as soon as possible. Yeah, guys.
Okay, our broker just have 3. Okay, just have 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Are ready? If you want to order it, just in 1 minute. Just in 1 minute.
And if you have any questions, you also guys can ask, and we can stay longer here. If you don't have any questions, we'll just finish and see you tomorrow. You will have a chance to discuss this all stuff in German, and then probably when on Saturday it's gonna be English as well. Then we also have well, yeah, all the time you can contact us, and yeah, you can just DM to us. Any social media is fine.
Hi.
Even email as well. Why not?
Hi, 闯荡啊，欢迎你啊 ，welcome you, hello, yes.
So yeah, guys, any questions? Just hurry up, because we need to finish all that stuff.
Yes.
Hurry up.
And we gonna stop our broadcast. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Bye bye, guys.